Dave Neilson, Fantasy Sports Giant, coming back to you for Week 1 in the NFL with my fantasy preview of the Cardinals at Lions. Let's get right into it for the Cardinals. You definitely got to start the big four here. I'm talking about Carson Palmer, David Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald, and I'm going to add in there John Brown. I think all four of these guys can make big plays this weekend against the Lions defense. They will not be able to contain the big four of the Cardinals. For the Lions, let's go with Matthew Stafford. I think he plays pretty well at home. I think he will in the opener this week against the Cardinals. I know the Cardinals have a pretty good defense, but I think Stafford, as the game goes on, will start to get his big plays with his receivers. Also, I want to go with Amir Abdullah. I think he's a top play this week. He's on my Who's Nation segment, so I like Amir Abdullah. I think he'll be heavily involved in the running game and in the passing game, so you want to get him in there if you have him. Also, a guy you want to keep an eye on, I'm not saying you should start him, but he might be a good sleeper candidate, is rookie wide receiver Kenny Golladay. Let's see what he does this week, see if he gets involved in that offense. I know he's been battling an ankle injury, was a limited participant in practice on Wednesday. Hopefully, he does see some time on Sunday, and we can see what this guy might be able to do this NFL season. Also, let's go ahead and bench Marvin Jones. Obviously, had a good couple games last season and then went missing. I still think Golden Tate is the number one there for the Detroit Lions. I think Marvin Jones will go missing in this game, so he's my flim-flam man for the Detroit Lions. He should be benched, brother, this week. You've heard it here first. Dave Neilson, Fantasy Sports Giant. Get the big four in there. Palmer, Johnson, Fitzgerald, and John Brown for the Cardinals. Stafford and Amir Abdullah should be in there. Keep an eye on Kenny Golladay and stay away from Marvin Jones. This has been Dave Neilson, your Fantasy Sports Giant.